Salvete to part 43 of my campaign as Rome on very hard difficulty in Total War, Rome 2, Rise of the Republic. We continue after a surprising victory over a Veneti fleet at Firmum, leaving our northern acquisitions securely in Rome's hands. Civil war looms on the horizon, no longer something to be feared, but a tool to crush an unworthy house to ultimately forge stronger Roman steel. So I'm hoping to be able to have this new civil war be provoked and be short-lived. But I'm not going to start it right away. I'm going to wait one more turn. That way, this legion can be within striking distance of Cures, and we can hopefully take out the rebels in a single turn. That's the hope. And hopefully the rebels are something that I can provoke. It's only a 1% chance of going off at the end turn. But they are quite unhappy. House of Cornelia. So if we are able to remove them before we move down to the south to deal with the Samnites, then we're going to be in a much better position. So, we'll go ahead and move a few spies around. I think I need to deploy, not her, my other spy. Here she is. Steal some food. And I've got plenty of funds, but I can also upgrade this army, which is going to take almost all of my funds if I decide to upgrade all of them all at once. Though I should probably pay some attention to my economic situation. Try to raise the raise my own income. Ooh, food situation is plenty high. Very good. Where else can I go? Where else needs attention? Here we go. That'll work. And then maybe I can get a few... Not quite. Let's see. I can only upgrade one person. Yeah, it'll be worth it. Okay, then in that case, I will go ahead and upgrade the general. They are all moved.
What do you wish of me?
All right. Cool, yeah, we'll go ahead and end the turn here. And hopefully that 1% isn't, is actually 1%. That way the Civil War doesn't trigger, although I suppose it wouldn't be the end of the world if it triggered now, since my, my legions are in position. The Gaul Confederation is taking attrition, which is not all that good. I mean, if they fall, I want them to hold position as long as they can. Or at least if the Veneti or Wetani... What faction is that? Veneti. If they are going to be taking over the Gallic Confederation's lands, hopefully it's a slow roll. To give me time to try to solidify the southern holdings, expand to the south, before I have to turn northward again. Daughter comes of age, alright. Inciting unrest. Oh, hey, look, Civil War. Alright. Well, that 1% kicked off. But I am in position, so it should be Canomani are destroyed. Ooh, okay. And Weisel's come up here. Medliodonum is taken back by, the Gaul Confederation, who are no longer taking attrition. Okay. They're putting up a fight. That's good. Okay. And the Frentani are gone. At long last. Okay, so that leaves room for us to be able to, hit Curiz and Alba Fouquens in one turn. And I didn't have to spend the money to provoke them into a civil war. Even better. Alright, we can auto-resolve that one. I think we can probably auto-resolve the other one. And we're just going to occupy.
The men will give their all. The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
Cool. Alright, movement range. Become a tactician. I also saw some openings here. Not much to give, though. I'll leave them blank for now. Alright, and Alba Fouquens. Ooh, and the, oh. Dang. I was hoping... Aye. That is,
We will lay siege.
not exactly how I wanted it to go down.
No mercy.
And I was hoping the Umbri could join us. Wonder if I could convince them to join our war.
Welcome, my friend. I will give ear to you and give
Ooh,
tongue to
here
the
we go.
people's words.
Low. Okay. Our relations with Taurus has improved. I wonder if that's because the Frentani are no longer around. Well, no, because I still have negative relations due to, in part, my war against the Frentani with the Peligini. Well then. How does the auto-resolve look? Not great. Wonder if I can break the siege and still hit... Yes, here we go. Because then I'll be able to draw them out. Ah, much better. Much better. Yeah, we're gonna fight this one. I am pretty sure I can do better than the auto-resolve. And by pulling out the garrison, again, it's just gonna allow us to have a much easier conquest of the city itself. And hopefully just bring the Civil War to an end in a single turn. A futile move by these darned Roman secessionists. There's no secession. There's only Rome. Okay, let's get our front lines all figured out.
Battle group ready and awaiting orders. Ready. Your orders. Velites. Cavalry.
And something I meant to mention in the beginning that is coming to mind now. I meant to mention
Romans, ready for duty.
allergy season.
Spears ready.
I'm sure my voice sounds a little off.
As you come ready and waiting. Orders
Because my nose is plugged. It has been plugged and will remain plugged for about a month. Gotta love spring.
ready and waiting.
Well, I suppose it's summer. Nevertheless, not fun.
At your service.
Alright.
Melee horsemen.
They do have siege equipment. So it might be more advantageous to have the cavalry on the extreme flanks.
Melee cavalry ready. Equites.
And
Ballista!
these ballista.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah, I'll have them behind the spears.
Ballista! Orders understood. Equities!
Alright,
Your
and let's
orders
split these guys up.
ready and waiting.
Good enough. Good enough. Let's get flammable round loaded. And I'm gonna have to march to
Enemy
them.
reinforcements approaching.
Makes sense since I am the one attacking.
These swine, what happens to those who oppose Rome? Yes, Commander.
See if we can get ourselves into a position where we can start firing down upon them. And that might trigger them to march at us.
Yes, Commander.
Hopefully we can get within range before they start getting shots off onto us. That way we can draw first blood. Good enough. Let's try to hit those ballista. Send your shots, send your shots. There they go. Alright, well. Come on, hit him. Oh, we took one down. It'll work for me. Take out another one, come on. Yeah, alright. It does not look like it's convincing them to march at us, though. Interestingly enough. It looks like they all missed that time. I wonder if these guys are able to shoot. Doesn't look like it. Aha, there we go. Fantastic. Alright. Now these ballista can't come up the rest of the way.
As you command.
Doesn't look like I took too many casualties.
At your service.
Which will work for me. Let's throw these archers here in between the two ballista. That way they don't have to shoot up and over the siege weapons. Let's see if we can take out their general. Yeah, the faction leader, I think. Ooh, right in the middle. Heck of a shot. Very nice. Go ahead and
Our hidden units have been discovered.
let the ballista take as many shots as they can, at least for the time being, before we start marching our own units up. Well, they did turn back. Okay, so here they come. They're coming in now. Alright, let's see if we can hit their elite equites. Got a few of them. And what are these units? Levies, 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 levies. Okay. This should be a good hit. They're not moving yet. Well, it should have been. They missed. Well, we nailed a few of those guys, so... Alright, not a complete loss. There we go. Much better. I could probably bring this unit of cavalry around and this grouping.
Advance at speed.
And his Conturier. They're looking pretty beat. Well, maybe not. Let's see if we can hit these scorpions here.
Cavalry! Yours to command. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And the last shots from the ballista. Dealing some good hits. Alright, let's hit them. Let's take these guys out. That might spur these guys forward towards us. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if that's a bow unit. Alright, let's move these guys forward. We'll have them run.
Swift melee cavalry.
Okay, broken. Very good. Need to rotate these guys. That'll work. Alright.
Yours to command. Veneti. Yes, Commander.
Our hidden units have been discovered. Quickly now!
Warriors ready. At your service.
Alright.
Swords. We await your command.
Let's move everybody forward. Bowmen are just out of range, so we'll move them here.
Velites. Double time. Missile infantry at your command.
And let's not get our ballista taken out. Like I seem to be keen on doing.
Swords.
Alright, we'll send them flanking.
Double time. Orders.
Same with these swordsmen.
Command. Spears.
Throw them into hoplite formation. Bring the archers forward a little bit more.
Prep forward.
See if I can pin down their ranged cavalry.
Spears. Ready. Commander. Ready and waiting. Commander. Sword.
Actually, let's hit these levies.
Archers! Run! Crown Romans all.
Swords.
Melee horsemen!
And general.
Velites.
Oh, your wellites.
Now. Ready.
Here we go.
We win.
Oh, archers are gonna get hit.
Orders. At speed. Ready. Double time.
By your command!
Swords.
Keep the pressure on them.
Commander. Spears. Orders. Melee troops. Engage. Commander. Ready. As you command. Ready and
There we
ready
go.
and waiting.
Those guys are broken.
At your service!
Swords.
Your orders?
Ready.
Okay.
Yes, Commander. Orders. As
Let's bring the general through here.
Orders. Advance at speed.
Oh,
Our
they
general
caught
is under attack!
some of these ranged units, surprisingly.
Sons of Mars!
By your command.
There we go.
Brave Romans to a man. We await your command.
Could probably turn off. Well, let's shoot their general unit,
Swift riders at your command. Spears. Swords.
and let's see if we can get these guys surrounded.
Advance at speed.
The enemy general is
There goes the enemy general. Very good.
Charge.
That should be a pretty big hit to their morale.
Swords. Brave Romans to a man. Troops. Hack forward. Yes, Commander.
I think I've got the battle in such a position to where I can spend
Riders at your command.
the time with my cavalry to chase down all these fleeing units before they get out of here.
Velites.
But my general I should probably bring in closer.
At your service. Ready.
Those guys slip through the lines, so let's go ahead and break up the range units here. Get some shots off on them.
Orders. Ready. Pull back. Orders. Ready. Fire. Equities.
There we go.
Orders. Velites. Ready. Orders. For glory. Commander. Orders. Melee infantry at your command. Romans all.
They're holding their ground. Their general might have died, but they're sticking around.
Velites. Your orders. Spears.
There we go.
Orders understood.
Guys can come out of formation and attack these guys.
Equities. By your command.
Archers!
Equities.
Ooh, let's try to hit those guys. Okay. Bring back these units. There we go. And let's wrap this up.
By your
Chase
command.
everyone else down.
Cavalry. Yours to command. Equities. Advance.
And we can fast forward it. Let's see, 11 and 10. So they're pretty close. Definitely need to hit those guys. And that should be almost enough. Almost. That'll work. Good enough. Close victory. It seems. According to the AI. I did better than what the auto-resolve called for, though. That one said I was going to lose 40% of my army at best. And let's see. That's about... What is that? 30%? Under 30%. Works for me. I think there's a pretty good chance that there won't be much of a garrison left, if there is anything at all. Alright, so they managed to escape, and a couple units from the garrison managed to escape as well.
We cannot.
We'll go ahead and keep releasing them, since I still need the funds. But here, I should be able to end this civil war. Go with a balanced stance. Bring unity once again. And again, we will occupy it. No need to raise it to the ground. These are our own people.
Come on, and we obey.
Alright. Now. I think I will go with, well, let's see, I can reduce the cost of the army, or I can increase, oh man, that's a pretty nice increase to the campaign movement range, 16%. Ah, well, apparently I cannot reduce the cost. Cool, alright, well, movement range it is. Okay. Very good. So, with that, we're gonna have... Man, they'll come back in 3 turns. Very good. Still no sign of Samnite armies. Here's one, and it is looking quite depleted. Perhaps they have overextended? I'm not quite sure. And it looks like the Umbri are going to be getting in the first hits,
My skills are yours.
unfortunately. Let's see. Let's use these funds to solidify our front lines. And I'll take the rest of the money and try to upgrade our economics. There. That'll do. Alright, so we should be protected, I think, from Civil War for another 10 turns. Yes, very good. And the remaining families are quite loyal. Ah, and... let's see, who controls... I control it, okay. Then... I wonder if... Yeah, so there is another region... Let's see if I can find a province that has lots of wealth being produced. Corsica, already being taxed. Tartuna, as are you. Here we go, Frentani. Well, it's not organized. Let's organize it by wealth. Here we go. There we go, here's our province. Picenum. And we're gonna tax you more. Don't you just love government? Cool, alright. Oh, forgot to move that spy. Okay. And the Tarquini are still around. They must be floating an army or a navy around somewhere. It's been a while since they've been a nuisance to us. And there they go. Ooh, did they just lose? Or did they sack it? Ah, the fall time lag. Alright, so I think that is Camillus' son that just got a triumph. Yes it is, Spurius Furius Camillus. +4 public order per turn, Conqueror. Well done, kid. Well done. Even though he's probably not a kid. He's still young. Trait gained, respectful, good, good. Construction reports. How old are you, Spurius? You are 47. Yeah, that's not young, sorry. That may not be old, but you're not young either.
What do you wish of me?
Okay, so yes, it does look like they lost. Yep. Works for me. Good, and I can even get down there this turn. This spy, let's see. Antium is going to be sieged, apparently. But I can bring down the First Legion. And I can hit either one of these. Either Anagni or Casinum. Wow, they've got quite the garrison in all of these towns. Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and take Agni, since I think it should be depleted at least a little bit.
Their defenses will save.
Well, not as strong as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, we'll take the auto-resolve. I'm sure we will have plenty of chances to have a pitched battle with the Samnites. And yeah, I suppose we're going to raise it, because I don't think I can use any of those buildings. Let's get ourselves a temple, villa, and I suppose a pit mine. Well, actually I could go with a meeting place.
My forces are yours to command.
Alright, and by bringing them and taking over that town, I can bring this legion down.
Have you further orders?
How may I serve you?
And they can replenish while they're there.
On the road to get my skills.
All well and good. And let's bring this spy just about there. Go ahead and get her deployed.
Seeking the
Ooh, okay.
How may I serve
Let's bring her just onto this side of the border.
you? Moving unseen.
A little bit more. There we go.
Swift
She can't steal food this turn anyway. Alright.
shadow.
Well, we might just be rolling through these towns here without a whole lot of resistance. I might leave one of these legions behind, maybe this this 4th legion, just in case Antium is successful in fending off these Umbri. Then I can roll in and take advantage of it. Let's upgrade these guys. And come up here, and I think there's a few towns. Yes, here we go. Let's see. Garrison. Yeah, we'll increase the garrison. And here we could get civil port. And that's pretty much all the money.
We are ready to do battle. The soldiers of Rome will serve you well.
Alright, anyone else? Anything else? Looks good. Alright. I think the Samnites are regretting that they have declared war against me. Maybe, unless this was all part of their plan. Ooh, Veneti just took over a town. Just not quite sure where it was. Ravenna. I don't think that's on our border. I think it's a little further north.
If you are wise,
Military
you will
access.
listen well and consider carefully. This offer has been ratified by our priests.
How about you pay me? Cool. Alright, good enough. Natural causes. Politician. Ah, a lady. A second one. This lady has also reached her end of days. Oh my goodness. Spurius, your poor wife died at the age of 52. And who was the other lady? Must have been... maybe it was his wife or something? Anyway. Let's see. 18? Yeah, you could go off and get married, right? I don't know if you can hear that, but my upstairs neighbor's dogs are apparently having a lot of fun. Maybe chasing a ball. Let's see. Seek spouse, 18. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Marriage arranged. How old are you? 27? Not too creepy, I suppose. Cool. So, I at least have access to another general. And let's see. Faction destroyed. Tarchuna has finally bitten the dust. Eritum is still around. They're floating around at the foot of the boot. And who else are my enemies? Just the Veneti, or Veneti. There we go. So wow, they're really holding a good section of that north. The entire northeastern part of the map is quite red, and the wrong shade of red. It needs to be my shade. Let's see. Now, if I can plan this out properly, I can take all of their towns. Wow, negative 18 food. I wonder if their armies have just attritioned away. But I don't know what is the cause of the attrition. I don't know if it's a lack of food or a lack of funds. And Frigale seems to be producing the most amount of tax and the most amount of food. So, no, it's not. It's not producing as much food. In that case, let's take Cassinum. We'll encircle it for now.
My skills are yours.
Peligony. I could actually, yeah, next turn I could take him out in a single stroke, potentially. Do I have any agreements with them? I do have a non-aggression.
Come then, speak. The people will consider what I hear.
All right,
But you must
let's cancel
speak
that.
without delay. So be it. Did not Romulus and Remus go their separate ways?
They're gonna hate me for it, but that's okay. I think then,
Welcome, but expect
I know I won't be able
scant
to,
pleasantries.
at least I
I
could
lack
declare
time
war.
to
It's not gonna
waste.
warn me that my reputation's gonna drop, my reliability rating. I don't know if it's 10 turns or what. So I'll let it sit for a bit. Perhaps it'll tell me next turn. I can at least auto-resolve this one. Another balanced stance. Perhaps it will tell me next turn. Or maybe I just need to take a guess.
We live to serve.
But at the very least, my armies can hang out. Hopefully public order will balance itself out. And then once public order is balanced out, I can send the Second Legion and the First Legion to take these two towns, while the third or the Fourth Legion comes down here to Frigale. Really expand our borders in one nice clean stroke.
Skills are yours at your service.
Let's bring this spy down here and see if I can figure out what the heck's going on. not really.
No further orders?
Beligni. We've got a full stack there.
What do you wish? I shall go amongst them.
They're not at war with the Samnites. I'm not quite sure why they're just standing around.
How can I be of
The Roman
assistance?
army is a force to be reckoned with.
I could send the 4th Legion here to Fregale this turn. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll bring down their
Pretty much asking for an uprising at this point. But at least the province is almost entirely secure.
ready and willing.
Ooh, and some military traditions. Got some campaign movement range. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Good. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a an uprising in a couple turns. But I've got 4,000 left. Let's see where I can spend it. Squalor actually isn't too bad here in Way. Plenty of food here. Culture's actually coming along quite nicely. So, let's look elsewhere. Here we go. Civil port. I could also expand Curious next turn. Perhaps.
At your service.
Now I just need Antium to get figured out. And it's going to stand for another 8 turns. Ooh, well, actually, now that I think about it, I could send one of these armies around and attack by sea.
We are the men of Rome.
I might just have to do that if I'm going to be the one to claim it. I suppose I'll just figure out where the uprising's going to take place. Oh, the Veneti. You're on the wrong side of the peninsula. Get back into the Adriatic. Wow, okay. It's not warning me that it's gonna... Wow, look at all that public order boost.
Speak and we obey.
Ah, well. Cool. Well, I can come in and take Antium, since they lost the battle. Cool, I am totally okay with that. Thank you, Umbri.
Ready and willing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just take it now.
Their defenses. Defenses are coming down.
79%. I will take that as well. I don't know how many years it's been, but Antium is finally ours once again. I lost it in an uprising a long time ago at a civil war. We're just now taking it back. Okay. Let's fill up these orders. Let's go and get a public forum. Canal. Suburbia. Leftover funds, we can convert these over. We've got some funds left over. So let's build these up. There. Alright, and we're gonna have an uprising somewhere. Oh, and... perhaps that was not wise. Because they're going to be able to just walk in into any one of these towns, provided that my legions are not there. I suppose I could raise some generals.
How may I serve?
Maybe hire some mercenaries. Though I don't have the money for that. I could cancel some buildings. Let's see, what kind of mercenaries can I get?
Enemy will come to fear us.
Okay. Let's cancel those 2 buildings and hire some some generals. And what is our balance? So I've gone up a section of influence. Probably because the that house has been removed. I suppose all the generals I could hire, that are at least existing, are going to be from my family. Well, it'll work out well enough. You're pretty terrible. I don't think I really want to have you. You're not bad. You're not bad. You're not bad either. So 3 good enough choices. Okay, then I will pick you. He's gonna hold down Anagni, something like that. Let's see, reinstate a legacy. Our, let's see, defending. Well, I need the funds. Yeah, so I'll take the cavalry.
Will come to fear us. Let's make this place safe.
And for Gale. Either one are free. Yeah, I'll take the cavalry.
Cavalry patrols, men. Keep your eyes peeled.
And see, I think they get spawned with 4 units. So if I get 3,
We are ready to do
into either one. Oop, there we go.
is yours. Awaiting orders.
There, okay. Good enough. Suppose I can upgrade them as well.
Is the coming force.
My skills.
Okay. Hopefully that will be enough to
What do you wish of me?
stall whatever rebels spawn. Bring the spy to the border,
Command.
deploy her, and then end the turn.
No further orders.
Ooh, unassigned skills.
Out of question.
Here we go. Let's see if I can find something that's going to be beneficial for armies. I don't want to deplete our own morale, though. I think Centurion is probably going to be the best thing that I can get. Because a lot of these are being deployed. Although Siege Expert is not bad either. These are only heavy infantry based. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Siege Expert then. Cool. Alright. And General, you can now fight at night if you choose to. Now we can end the turn. Ooh, here we go. Samnite forces coming in. They're attritioning, but they're coming in.
Hermes would surely
Taurus would
bless
like a
you
trade
if
agreement.
trade between our peoples was allowed. Do not annoy the gods.
Let's see. I'll demand it. Cool. Alright, an extra 100. I think the Greeks are gonna end up befriending me. If this war with the Samnites really drags out. Which I wouldn't really mind securing a non-aggression pact with them, because then I can turn to the north and deal with the rising Italian threat. Rebellion. Ooh, and his son comes of age. Okay, so here are the rebels.
Every man here.
Good. So now that I know where they are, and Anagni now has a garrison, so I can get rid of this army. Lots of things to upgrade as far as buildings go. Faction encountered. Agree on. New party formed. Who is it? Ooh, they're bigots. Ah, that's fine. It's shouldn't be too bad. So there's no upper limit to it. -1 loyalty for each province where the player's culture is not dominant. But I seem to convert culture pretty darn quickly. They like agent actions. Mogul. I don't think I'm going to have too many provinces that do that. We'll see how they go. They might stick around, they may not. I think I'm protected. Okay, so for another 6 turns. They have 2 provinces, so let's find out where they are. Oh, they've got way. That kind of sucks. I'll have to, well, they already have party loyalty. I wonder if I have to reissue that. Oh, well, provincial initiatives. It's already there. Alright, well, new parties formed. We've secured a whole province in this episode. Pretty good. Latium is ours at long last. And the Samnites are starting to show up, but yeah, they're showing up in pretty tattered formation. They're not looking all that healthy. So, this war that they started is looking pretty darn good for us. Once we get Latium secured, we'll be able to push out pretty strongly, I think. And we might even be able to take out another faction as well. So, things are looking on the up. But, this is where I'm going to leave it. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I will catch you in the next one.